What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tor. We're back for another video. Today we're actually going to go ahead and discuss the potential banner that will be announced tonight. Tonight is the 12th of January, and mid-month should come out in just about 4 days on the 16th. So I believe news should again come out tonight regarding the characters that will come out for the mid-month. And because of that, I felt like it was a good time to kind of just discuss and see kind of what the options are for the banner to come out. So I went ahead and took a look at characters and banners that came out in the last 3 years during this time, mid-month for January, or not January, June. I'm sorry. So June of June 16th, and I took a look at it for 2019, 18, and 17. And again, it's pretty consistent. Bleach Brave Souls and KLAB usually keep things pretty consistent and don't really change things up all that much. And so came up with some interesting information. So as you guys see on screen here, we've got ourselves 2019 mid-month for June. And by the way, sorry, I didn't even mention it yet, but shout out to Soldex and this and the BBS Simulator website. I got all my information from there, so huge shout out to that. Go check it out. I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, back to what I was talking about here. So last year for mid-month, we actually ended up getting the banner of Tensa Zangetsu, Wide Ichigo, and Ishin. That was mid-month last year during this time of the year. And this was actually, I found out, I didn't realize that this is what we got last year until I checked it out just now. I honestly was thinking it could possibly be Swimsuit, but as you see, Swimsuit comes out June 30th, so end of the month in June. So looking at it, I mean, Tensa Zangetsu, Wide Ichigo, and Ishin, that's actually a really good banner. I remember that coming out, and I went all right. I went pretty deep in there. I do believe I pulled Tensa Zangetsu. As of now, I have all 3 of them now, and multiple copies of each one. Probably fully transcended that Ishin by now. But anyways, this was the banner. Pretty good. What that means to me is that, hey, okay, premium. 1 year ago this time was premium. So let's see what happened the year prior to that. The year prior to that was a unique situation, right? So that was when we were still getting movie characters. And so as you see here, we've got the movie characters for Fade to Black, which is Kisuke, Dark Rukia, and Homura and Shizuku. I don't think this should really mean all that much. Again, it was a unique situation back then due to, us having movie characters that, that collaboration we had at that time. That was its own thing, right? And so I don't think that means we'll have, any exclusive banner for mid-month. Although, right, there is that chance that we could always maybe get, Can't Fear Your Own World or 1,000 Year Blood War. I don't think that's the case. Reason is we just got, Shunsui, Kenpachi, and Seinosuke, so Can't Fear Your Own World is almost certainly out of the question, right? 1,000 Year Blood War, would I say 1,000 Year Blood War is a good chance? I don't think so, just because if we wait another month, we would have 1,000 Year Blood War right after anniversary, or for the second part of anniversary, which they've done both years, right? Or has it been 3 years now? No, it's been the last 2 years, because that's when we got 1,000 Year Blood War characters. I don't think 3 years ago we had those. So I mean, yeah, I think it's most likely a premium banner. This movie banners was that one exception. And so yeah, keeping on with the trend, I think premium will be it, because 3 years ago, just for reference as well, man, June 16th of 2017, we actually got, as you see, Kaname, Zomari, and we don't say his name, no name. And so that was mid-month for June, right? Premium banner, first of its kind that we've seen those characters. And end of the month for June was Swimsuit. So my assumption again is we're gonna get premium units, which is great news. This is great news. I honestly thought that there was a possibility of us getting Parasol units. There's still that chance. So as you see here in 2018, we actually did get Parasol units for May end of the month May. And so we haven't received Parasol units yet. And I mean, honestly, you could say that maybe the Desert Society characters were a replacement for them. I mean, honestly, there is that chance, because again, seeing that they did it even in May for 2018, that there is that chance. For 2019, it looks like they did it end of the month April. But again, it doesn't look like Parasol units are all ever that consistent on when they drop, right? So I mean, honestly, we'll have to see. I am not going to complain though if we get Parasol units. I still feel like I'd be happy with skipping those. My goal is really to skip, unless of course there's a specific character, which, like I said, what we'll do now is we're going to talk about what those characters could potentially look like for mid-month. So I personally think it's mainly leaning towards premium units. Based off the last few premium units that we've received in the game, I think there's a trend. KLAB usually likes to do things in trends, right? And I think what we're going to be getting, they tried the double team mechanic this last premium banner with Ginizuru and Toshiro. Well, not Toshiro, but with Ginizuru. And I feel like that's definitely something that will come out in the following months. But for now, I think what they'll continue with this one now is they're going to have the transformation mechanic. And brace yourselves, I'm getting maybe a little too excited here, but I'm thinking the possible transformation characters are a combination of a few characters. You've got Ukiura here. You know, Ukiura, one of the more hyped espadas. He has a couple transformations, right? Not just one, but a couple. And last form we got of this Ukiura was Machine Society, which was about 5 months ago. But the last ever canon form of Ukiura that we ever got, man, has been it's at least been like 2 to 3 years now. And that was, of course, Mind Ukiura. And I mean, ever since we got 3rd anniversary Ukiura, which is cool, but it's not canon. And then we also got Machine Society Ukiura. Is it too soon to get this Ukiura? Maybe it is. Maybe it is a little too soon. They could possibly do this with the next batch of transformation characters, but I do feel like this one will be transformation characters. Another thing to think about is that Guild Quest is actually on its last week on Espada, right? We're in the Espada week. And after this, they're actually going to reset it to where we get back to Hollow, which was week 1, Hollow Killer, which was week 1 of Guild Quest. So I think we're resetting on Guild Quest, which in turn I would say is a good time to bring out new transformation mechanic characters, since transformation mechanic is one of the most desirable characters or type of characters when you do Guild Quest. So Ukiura would be an awesome unit to bring out. I mean, he could transform. I personally think would be cool is if he went from his original stage to first release on his second strong attack, maybe make it a boost, and then as a special, he transforms from first release to segunda etapa. I think that would be very dope. I think it would be really cool to see, right? Maybe change animations, obviously when he transforms to segunda etapa. Maybe on his second, all it is just he transforms into his first release, right? Maybe change up a little bit of some animations, but I think that would be really, really cool. I really do, and I feel like that would definitely push a lot of people to summon, right? That would be the first of its kind, actually, to have a double transformation mechanic. I don't know. I at least double transformation mechanic that actually sticks. Next one, I'm gonna go ahead and say Baragon. Baragon going from his regular state to his Arrogante form. I feel like that would be cool. I mean, last time we got Baragon was the Can't Fear Your Own World one, which wasn't too long ago. But at the same time, the last canon form we got of him was this Mine one, which is just like Ukiura. It was around the same time. It's been at least like 2 years. And so I'd definitely like to see something like this. I mean, other than, remaking a transformation mechanic for like a Baragon, I mean, what else could they really do? They could just flat out remake him where he doesn't have a transformation and just have him in his Arrogante form. But would that really be something that they'd consider? I mean, they've already remade him once. So I think a better chance or more of a probable chance would be that he gets that transformation mechanic from his regular stage to Arrogante form, which I think would be dope. I think I would be all for it. And then last but not least, on Espadas, if they wanted to go ahead and do it and keep it consistent, Grimmjow, I know we recently got his Can't Fear Your Own World Truths form, but I feel like this form would be really cool, right? Going from regular state to his released form. I feel like people would be super down for that. And I mean, they've done it for Fierce Battle characters where they made it all Soul Reapers. Maybe they can make it all, Espadas on this one. And then last but not least, I've got the other set of characters that I think could potentially come out as well as transformation characters. And that's, of course, the Visoreds. Having them in their regular Soul Reaper form and then transform into their hollow forms. I feel like that would be pretty dope. I just put up a couple. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a Lisa, Hachigen, or Shinji, but I mean, you get the point, right? Having them transform and turn into that form where they have their strong attacks reset as well. I feel like that would be dope. A lot of people would summon just for that alone. Again, Guild Quests, they're the best of the top, the best of the best characters for that. Obviously, Espadas would be my most preferred option, especially Ulquiorra. I'll always take an Ulquiorra, but that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below. What do you think about this idea? Like I said, I think it's going to be transformation mechanic characters. We've got the reset of Guild Quests going back to week 1, and we're resetting, so it's just a perfect time to introduce a few more. And I think it's gonna be a fun time. People will definitely summon if it's like this. If it's a banner like this, Baragon, Ulquiorra, and Grimmjow. But we'll have to see. End of the month news is tonight. I'm a little excited now looking into this, and we'll have to see what it is though. So, anyways, comment down below who you think is coming out for mid-month. I'm excited to see what you guys think. Anyways, y'all take care. Peace.